Lovely Gemini, welcome to Cosmos and Spread. My name is Michelle Rogers, and I'm very blessed to have you with me today. Today is your general weekly reading for April 3rd through the 9th, 2023. Now, before I begin, please let me tell you, we are in the process of moving, and we are going to be in a mess, okay? So, starting next week, any videos that I put out, for the next month or even longer, you're going to see the table view. So you're going to see my hands, you're going to see the crystals and the cards. You're not going to see my face, okay? Because I'm going to spare you from all the boxes and the mess until we get moved and settled and I actually have my office put together, okay? So just bear with me. Also, once we do get moved and settled, I am going to begin doing my monthly drawing for the free personal readings again, totally free, okay? So just be aware of that. But it's going to be a while. It's going to take my husband and I some time to get settled, get moved. We haven't even moved yet. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and begin with your reading, lovely Gemini. Holy Spirit, Holy Divine, all who are with me in the highest divine realms of love and truth, I ask that you please show me, tell me, or both, what does Gemini need to know for this upcoming week, please, Spirit? Spirit, please give me top 2 cards for Gemini. Top 2 for Gemini, please. Please tell me when to stop. What does Gemini need to know for this upcoming week, please, Spirit? Does Gemini need to know, please? Gemini, thank you. Okay. Peace. This one, okay. More from this deck. No. Spirit gave me more than 2, and that's okay. We're going to go with it. That's what Spirit wants. That's what Spirit gets. Okay, so we have, oh, nice, 52, which is the number 7. Okay, so we've got let the sun shine. Live life with joyful abandon. I love this. Now, something about the sunflower. The sunflower is always, hey, Steph. The sunflower is always facing the sun. So no matter how it's growing, when the sun shines, it turns its bloom towards the sun representing healing, hope, okay? The light of God. So that's very beautiful. The number 7 for me, that's the Chariot card of the tarot, okay? It can be a very slow-moving energy at first. It can be a moment of having to rest and rejuvenate, preparing for an opportunity to take place, getting yourself, your body, mind, and spirit in order before this happens. It could be 2 people getting themselves in balance before something happens, before something moves forward. But as soon as that balance occurs, boom, that chariot takes off like a rocket, and it's really fast moving energy, okay? So that's beautiful. And then Gemini, we have the number 48. Okay. The number 48, which is the number 12. 2 plus 1 is 3. So the number 3. The number 3 for me is about getting, again, something in balance, your body, mind, and spirit. It's the Holy Trinity. Now, this card is saying illusion. You are deceiving yourself and bring the hidden to light. See, this person's wearing a mask. Okay, so Gemini, I feel like Spirit's saying, it's time for you to remove this mask. It's time for you to be happy, Gemini. It's time for you to look to God and the Holy Divine. Look to the light. See hope in your life. But definitely removing this mask, okay? Be who you are. Be who you came here to be in this lifetime. And yes, we have the number 22. Now, for me, the number 22, I don't add 2 and 2. It's the number 2 magnified by the power of the number 2. So you've got 2 that has double energy, okay? So the number 2 for me is about balance. There's a lot of balance here going on that needs to take place. And also, the number 2 is about contemplating something. Should I go this path? Should I go this path? But I feel like by you removing that mask, it's going to give you more clarity. When you really feel like you can be you, who you truly are inside and out, without worrying about anyone else judging you, or you judging yourself. Okay, that you will be able to actually be able to bring in manifestations of what your heart's desiring here. Because this card says, ask and you shall receive. Several signs have gotten this so far today. And then we have the number 44. Pure intentions. Time to set worthy goals. So yeah, see, Spirit's saying here. See, there's a butterfly. That's about transformation. Transforming you personally, removing that mask, and also bringing some kind of life transformation into you. This could be a new job if that's what you're looking for. It could be a new relationship. It can be a new home. You know, take it how it resonates in your life. But pure intentions. So yeah, you have to make sure that you are resonating at, you know, a higher vibrational frequency, which means staying in love, in your heart, love, you know, be as happy as you possibly can at all times. You know, begin looking at your life and saying, what is no longer good for me? You know, do I need to spend this much time with, you know, if you have a toxic family, do I need to spend this much time with my toxic family? Or do I need to just call them up for 5 minutes and set my timer and leave it there? Or do I need to distance myself from them, you know, depending on your situation? But, you know, if it's a job, do I need to walk away from this job? Do I need to find a job first and then walk away from this one? Okay, but it's definitely some kind of transformation that Spirit's wanting to bring you into, that's going to be really happy for you. Okay, but you've got to find this balance within yourself, your body, mind, and spirit. Remove that mask, Gemini, because and realize that there is hope here for you. But the love of God is really wanting to bring some beautiful things into your existence. Okay, Spirit, please show me, tell me, or both, what does Gemini need to know for this upcoming week? Thank you here. Oh my gosh. Is this Gemini? Gemini, I see a rabbit standing on its back two paws. Now, a rabbit is a symbolization of luck, good luck, abundance, happening quickly. Okay. It's also about communication. It's basically like the number 8 in the tarot for me, because the number 8 is about communication. It's about travel. It's about very, very good abundance and very fast energy coming in. Okay. So I feel like what Spirit's saying here is, again, Spirit wants to bring you this joy, wants to bring you this abundance. You know, but again, you've got to remove your mask. There's something, because again, I keep going back to this. There's something you're lying to yourself about here. Okay. For some of you, okay, I'm going to use myself as an example. Okay, so now I'm speaking before I began the awakening process years ago. All right, I was superficial, very superficial. That's how I was raised. Okay, yes, we need to look nice. Okay, we need to look our best. Yes, but I was raised that way. Okay, like nice home. You look really nice at all times. You don't let other people see you, you know, your hair pulled up, or, you know, things like that. A ponytail, yes, but not, you know, not when you first wake up in the morning, you know. Superficial things, worried about superficial things, or having to present yourself in a certain manner, but not being able to be your true self at all times. Okay. And yes, we need to present ourselves in a certain manner when we're around other people. However, we don't need to change the person we are. Okay. So now I understand, after going through the awakening process, it's okay to be me. It's okay. If I have to get on here, if I'm having a day, I don't have my makeup on and my hair is slicked back. It's okay. I'm being me. I don't have this mask on anymore, hiding who I truly am. Okay? Because let's face it, some days I don't feel good. I have disabilities. Things happen. But I'm still me. Okay? I'm not trying to put on a show that, hey, I feel wonderful today and I look great today, so everything's wonderful. If it's not wonderful, it's not wonderful. Plain and simple. Now, I do speak wonderful things for the law of attraction when I'm in those moments, okay? But sometimes the pain is so real that I can't get myself, I have a hard time getting myself in alignment, okay? And during those times, it's suffering pain. So during those times, I can't talk to people and say, oh, everything's wonderful. That's wearing a mask, okay? We're in human form, and we have to be able to feel. That's one thing that we're supposed to be doing in the physical body, okay? We have to know what pain feels like. Now, we have to know what emotional pain feels like. However, we also have to know how to realize that when things are in motion energetically, they have to run their course. Okay, we can't just stop something already in motion energetically. We just can't. Okay, but what we can do is allow it to run its course, watch our feelings, watch our emotions. So when I'm in extreme pain and I'm laying there, and sometimes I'm crying, okay, but when I'm laying there, I'll cry and then I'll get a grip on myself because I'm human. Okay, it's okay to cry. I get a grip on myself and I'm like, oh wait, law of attraction. Okay, so how do I do this? So then what I do is, when I know I'm as comfortable as I can make myself while I'm allowing the pain to do its thing, okay, once I realize, because it's like I try to clear all my thoughts, all my mind, everything. I just try to just lay there and be still, just nothing, okay, and I just breathe. And then once things start passing and I start realizing that the pain is starting to relieve, at that point, as soon as I know I can start aligning myself, then what I start doing is I start saying, I am so grateful for whatever. Okay. I am so grateful for my healing. I'm so grateful for, whatever it is, something that's positive that I can find that I'm grateful for. Okay, my little pug, I'll look over at her, or I'll put my hand over on her because she'll be laying beside me, and I'll say, oh, thank you so much for my little pug. I love my little Pooh Bear, things like that. And before I know it, it begins releasing itself. Okay, and then the next time that the pain's there, you begin to notice that it gets a little less each time. Okay, now it may not completely go away in this lifetime, okay, but it decreases. That's the thing, it decreases to the point where it's bearable. I went from not walking using these techniques, okay, I went from being bedfast 2 years to being able to walk now. Can I work a full-time job? No, I cannot. Can I work a part-time job as a nurse? No, I cannot. Okay, because I cannot lift people. I cannot be responsible for people's physical bodies anymore. Okay. However, Spirit used my knowledge that I have as a nurse and helped bring me into something I can do to still help people. So that's how Spirit will work. That's how, but we have to have hope. We have to remove these masks that we're taught when we're a child of how things are supposed to be. If you hurt, you don't, when I grew up, if you're hurting, you don't tell people. That's embarrassing. Okay? That's not what God and the divine wants. If we hold it in, which I did before my awakening process, for like 30 years. I held stuff in and I was bitter. I was angry. That's not what God wants. Okay, Gemini? So get that mask off of there. Begin to live your life happily. All right, I'm going to leave it there. May you each have an extremely blessed and lovely week. And I hope to see you again soon, my friends. Bye-bye. Oh, hey, Laura. Welcome. Welcome, Lori. Hey, Steph. I love you guys so much. All right, I got to run. See you soon.